Hi, my name is Karen. I've had headaches since I was 8 years old. It's been a long time since I've had them. 44 years I've had headaches, but when I was 8 they started. I would stay home from school with a bad headache. I just thought it was a normal headache like anyone else would have. It was major intense pain. I would have to hold a pillow over my head while I was in bed, like a big clamp, to limit the pain. If I got up and had to go to the bathroom, I had to walk with the pillow and not turn my head. It was just intense pain. Back then, I just took probably aspirin, baby aspirin, whatever my mother gave me, which didn't really help, but you do what you can do. And usually was in bed all day. And they weren't real frequent when I was 8, but as I got older, the headaches became more frequent. So probably I'm going to fast forward to when I was in high school. I had very, very intense headaches. I didn't know it at the time that they were migraines because I had no idea what a migraine was. I don't even know if medically they were talking about migraines at that point, but I was hurting very bad. I was on narcotic painkillers, Fiorinol. I would take it daily. Probably between the time I was 18 to 20, I was on it at least every day for migraines. I had them. They would last for 5 days at a clip, and I might have a day or two that I didn't feel so bad, but they were like always there in the background. And it was very hard to deal with working full-time and trying to have this intense pain. I didn't stay home from work because I couldn't afford to stay home from work, and I mean, I wanted to do a good job, but I'm sure I didn't do as good a job as I could have with the intense pain. So I just went through life taking pills, masking the symptoms. I'd take the Fiorinol. I'd also take medicine to keep my decongestants to keep my nose from swelling, because that was a trigger for my headaches. And at times I would be at work and go to the restroom and look in the mirror, and it looked like I was high on drugs, which I guess I was when I look back. Not they were legal, but nonetheless. Anyway, I had children. When it was very difficult at times to take care of my kids with the migraines as bad as they were. But muddled through life, one fix it, one pill, trying a new drug if something else came up. But basically for years I was on Fiorinol. I basically went to the doctor, they handed them out. They knew I was in pain. They didn't really suggest any tests, just, oh, you have headaches, whatever. Then when I'm trying to think, maybe 10 years ago, 7 to 10 years ago, I went to a neurologist who put me through a battery of tests. I had a lot of out-of-pocket expenses. He had MRIs, and I had to pay money that the insurance deductibles and whatever wouldn't cost, so I had financial issues coming with it as well. They found nothing wrong with the MRIs, so they put me on anti-seizure medicine. Zonegran was one of them. The other, I can't remember the exact name, but the anti-seizure medicine isn't typically made for a migraine, but they say it works. It will reduce the number of migraines that you have. So I was on that for, I don't know, 1 or 2 years, and it did seem to reduce them, but nothing ever took it away. I'm like, there's just nothing ever taking this away. I would just deal with the pain as when I had it. And then on top of the Zonegran, the anti-seizure medicine, I would either, at one point I was taking Imitrex, then later I was taking Maxalt, which will, if you get a migraine, that's the pill you take to get rid of it. They do work for me. They did work but you know, the problem with that is Imitrex will only let you have 9 a month, and Maxalt you only can have 6 a month. And when you're having migraines 5 days a week, that kind of doesn't work. And after that, you have to pay out-of-pocket expenses, $25 a pill they were at the time, and it just was like astronomical. So I would just not get them and suffer. So that's where I've been my whole life with pain, and somehow, out of a stroke of luck, I found a seminar that they were having a dinner talk. Sign up for a free lunch. I never do that. Something just made me do it first. I don't know why I did. It's just unlike me to do that. But I did, and they called me from the office saying to come in, and they come in for they're having a little seminar on healthy living, and that's the part that caught me. I've read all kinds of books on health, migraines, what to do, what not to do. I've tried things at home, and when I heard a chiropractor was having a talk on healthy living, I thought, this is the most different thing I've ever heard of. Someone actually, a doctor, actually focusing on health instead of giving out pills. I was tired of going to the doctors, here, take this pill, take that pill, basically masking the symptoms but never fixing anything. So this, to me, I just felt like this is what I was looking for. Went to the seminar, and it was just awesome, awesome. I mean, the focus on how to get better and fix the problem kind of it just blew me away that someone actually in the field of, you know, some doctor actually would try to fix the problem and not just, you know, want you to keep coming back and give you another pill, or if that one doesn't work. I mean, I had been through rounds of antibiotics on the medical side of doctors. They gave me one antibiotic for an infection. That didn't work, so they gave me a stronger one. Then when I went back in, that one caused another problem because it killed all my good like the flora in your intestines. So it just was just going one drug to another drug to another drug, and they were just compounding the problem that I had to begin with. So I was so happy to find someone who would just actually look at the actual problem. And then when I came in, got adjusted in, it only took, I could not believe that it was so fast. I knew it would work. I just had a good feeling that it would work. But in 2 weeks, I didn't have any more migraines. None. Like, if I had a headache, it was more a normal headache or the beginning of a migraine at that point. But in 2 weeks, you can't expect them to completely go away. But the migraine itself never fully came back. I didn't have a full-blown migraine since 2 weeks after I came here. And now, it's just amazing the difference in my life, not having that daily pain to go through, and not having to take all the medicine. I can't say I'm completely off yet, but I don't take migraine medicine at all for headaches. There's other issues I've had, and I'm slowly getting off those pills as well. So it's just been amazing, amazing. And I'm sure I have a little bit of way to go here yet, and plan on coming in, you know, for the rest of my life, once a month to get adjusted and stay healthy. That is where I hope. And I hope anyone out there with headaches will seriously consider coming in, because it has made a major difference in my life and health. Thank you.